So, how many of you think that leadership can be a system, and how many of you think leadership cannot be a system? Even if today, after watching the 9 steps in the T. Harv Eker system, you still think that leadership cannot be a system, I think you need to go back to the fundamentals and see the videos again and again. My name is Amir Karambe, and I am here with the final step in the T. Harv Eker 10-step system for leadership. What's the word? For leadership. So we've seen 9 steps till date. We saw about celebrations. How do you celebrate your success yesterday? So today is the final day when I speak about the 10-step system, or the learnings that I learned from the T. Harv Eker system in the program that I attended in Malaysia. So the T. Harv Eker system is a very powerful system. We saw it right from objectives to celebrations yesterday. I'm not going to repeat those because I want you to go back to each video and make them a daily affair to go back and study this system. The moment it becomes something which is ingrained inside you, things will start working for you. So the final step, or also a step which I call personally the loop step, is called what's the next objective. Yes, what's the next objective? So you saw celebrations, where you celebrate the success of the steps, of the 8 steps which are there ahead before, and in the last step you think about what's the next objective. So you do not stop after celebrating, you look at the next objective. That's what we as leaders do. We mentioned, I started the video in a very similar fashion yesterday, where I asked you a question: do you as a leader finish a task and go to the next task? But Harv being a very smart man and a brilliant man, says that you celebrate and then go to the next objective. So the success which was there with you for the steps that you took behind remains with you. For how long? Forever. The memories become forever yours. So celebration is a very important step. And the next step that we are speaking about today is called what's the objective? Objective, the next objective. So you set that next objective, and then it loops back to what's my objective. That's how the system is. Systems work, people don't, right? We said that. So you need to follow the system. The moment you follow the system is when success will come to you. You will become a great leader. Believe me, as I always say, the world needs great leaders. To become a great leader, you need to have focus on 2 things, 2 needs: growth and contribution. You need to contribute to others' lives. You need to grow at the same point of time. Growth and contribution are the 2 things which will make you the great leader that you're looking to be. Everybody on this planet, if you ask them, if I ask you a question, so how many of you want to contribute to other people's life? How many of you want to help more and more people? Believe me, if you are in a room of 100 people, 99% of the people, or 99 out of 100 people, will raise their hands. That's the reason behind that is we are ingrained. What's the word? We are ingrained inside the DNA to help and contribute. But because of the conditioning, what's the word? Because of the conditioning that we go through, we tend to forget certain things. So as great leaders, we need to contribute. We need to be very clear of the objective, that the primary reason we lead is for contribution. The highest form of leadership is called servant leadership. What's the word? It's called servant leadership, where you're serving. The moment you have the focus of serving others, that's when the leadership goes to the highest form. And it is said that there is nothing bigger than servant leadership. The moment you're serving others, the moment you're contributing to other people's life, you tend to become a great leader, or you are a great leader. Because leadership is all about contribution. Leadership is about influence on yourself, influence on other people, influence on society, to make other people's lives better. Great leaders always tend to add more value than what they get. They never expect. They are great leaders because they want to contribute. So the last and the final 10th step in the T. Harv Eker system is called what's the objective? What's the word? It's called what's the objective? To become a great leader, you need to simply follow the 10 steps. How did we start? We started off with what's the objective and how do we end? The ending step is called what's the new objective, or what's the new objective, new goal. So you need to look at that. The moment you follow the system, you will become a great leader. And believe me guys, the reason I'm doing these videos is to contribute to your life, to make you a better leader, to share my experience. I come from my experience. As I always say, do not believe a word I say, but this is not me. This is Harv who's telling this to you through his system, that you can become a great leader if you follow step by step the system that he has formed. The system is very, very beautifully formed. It's worked, it's working for a lot of people, it's transforming lives. Simply, if you want to transform your life, you need to follow the system. So thank you very much. Enjoy yourself, and life is beautiful.